We're not going digging no more. Alright, we have one last one. It's called Nice to Be Here, and then we'll be off.
You just got to condition your muscles after you carry it around for a while.
You could get one who could have the eyepiece off to either side, you know, and then you can balance it out.
It's getting pretty fantastic at miniaturizing. I don't know what they're liable to do next generation.
What kind of tea is this?
It's spearmint from the garden and some chamomile and liquid and red raspberry leaf.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Enjoy. Just put it back here when you're done and we'll wash it. Yeah, that's
Maxwell's on Monday nights around 11 o'clock. Alright, come down to this open mic.
What? Alright, thanks for being.
Dig it.
Alright, welcome. Thanks a lot for hanging out.
at the second table from the top, it's about the Dortmund Gold Mining Company. They're a major gold mining company, and they're doing cyanide heap leaching. They're basically like pouring thousands and thousands of gallons of cyanide into the water table for the native people that live out on the Little Rockies, Fort Belknap Reservation. So if everybody could sign up on this petition, I think it would send this company a good message and let them know that people know what they're doing, and we're not going to take it very much longer. We got shirts, the Small World Festival shirts, sponsored by Earth Awareness. Talk to this first table up here. We need to sell 6 more shirts so we can break even, and we'll have enough money to throw another one of these next year. So we need people to pitch in and buy some shirts, help us out. We got some tie-dyes and some plain screens as well.
And the ranges, it goes down south to the Missouri River, and right near the Missouri River, the Charles Russell National Wildlife Refuge starts also. So I mean, yeah, and the state hasn't responded.
Yeah? Want to stand in the middle of us?
Where are you from?
Juggle around you, won't get hurt.
I know, but I mean, are you from KPAX? Are we going to be on TV?
Yeah, you want to say something? Face that way.
Why?
It's Earth Day, isn't it? Now listen.
Yeah, but are we going to be on TV?
Nah, don't.
Maybe.
Maybe?
So you just stand there, and when something's coming in front of you, don't flinch. Because something's right behind you at the same time. Okay?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Think about it. No, not yet. What do you guys think? What's up?
Sure, leave me out. Stop for a second.
You want to get in?
There you go.
Get on me.
It's like
Well,
jumping.
I don't know.
I don't know it. It has, I can do Bach.
Square your shoulders
All right,
up.
do Bach.
On my side.
I'm doing it for solo day, okay? It goes. I have an itch on my face.
You guys do.
I thought you were going to go into a shower.
How about if somebody like you stood in there?
How's the sun, Daryl?
That's great.
Okay,
Ready?
ready?
I'm sorry. He's moving it around
You gotta hold it loosely.
Oh, darn. We put it out for you there.
You gotta hold it just like with your what? Yeah.
Just by myself.
Hold it vertically out.
Just learn, okay?
But we're doing this right now.
Doing this right now, okay? You guys can see it.
Stand back. The bugs come flying. That was it. That was it.
You can quit.
Barely an hour.
I win.
One of them's real. It's a raisin jack. I made some raisin jack, and it didn't use any beer malt, or it just made some raisin jack. So I entered that in the specialty category, and that's not that good. Probably better than what a guy would drink in prison or something.
It's your birthday. I don't do it as much as some people. They don't do it as
While you guys are getting ready, I want to make a brief announcement. Maybe a short song here. John Erdman there in the red hat has a petition. Please sign it. We're trying to stop the cyanide heap leach mine in the Little Rockies. The situation up there is extremely tense right now. A lot of guns and stuff. It could get ugly real fast. If if that's the case, we're going to need to get people into the streets here quickly. And if you want to get involved in that, leave your phone number. And here's a little song. I use the word Vision Quest. They don't use that word up there. They use the word fast, but it rhymes, so I'm going to use it anyway. It goes like this. I was driving into the Little Rockies. Saw something that really shocked me. Mountains down to the ground. Toxic waste was all around. It was in South Africa. They developed this trick. And it comes to Montana really quick. On the edge of another third world nation. On the edge of the Fort Belknap Reservation. You'd be up there doing your best, doing your prayers and your vision quest. And you're them tearing the mountain apart. Tearing your brain and tearing your heart. If I could break the wishbone and make a wish, I'd bring back the mountains, I'd bring back the fish. But these are things that I cannot do. So all I can say is, so all I can say is, so all I can say is, hey Pegasus, fuck you. Get involved in this crucial issue. Yeah.
We've been interviewing a lot of people, just birth defects, scaring animals, that, you know, they hunt up there in the mountains, strange tumors and shit. It's on BLM land. And all this.
Thanks, thank you. So, Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy, what's next?
This is bow. Bow. Like, get down and bow. Out. Won't you take it away? Oh, drug me, won't you take me away?
This is our Earth Day song. It's kind of off the cuff. Oh, well, hey. You got shit coming out of your amp, man. You want to hear the whole song? You do? Really? Okay, cool. Let's do it again. That's what happens when you do those things before. Okay, all right. That was the Earth Day song. All right, okay. This is X. X, not sex. This is X.
I was reading in the paper the other day about X amount sold for X amount bought, purchased, and deceased. And I just couldn't figure out what the hell X was. I mean, it's just a letter, right? And somebody said, no, you're wrong. You can get all X'd up whenever you want to, right? It's a chromosome, too. What the hell? X is my generation, man. Yeah, we're disenfranchised, man. Anybody under 30, fuck, man. Yeah. X is for you. X is for me. You've just been bought and sold, brother.
Men among men and a manly men, yes, a manly men are we. We're men among manly men men are we. Yes, a manly men are we. We'll sail up north and cross the ice and cross the barren snow. And you gotta be a club and you gotta have a man, be a man. To club the baby harp seal, to club the baby harp seal. 'Cause we're men among men and a manly men, yes, a manly men are we. We're men among manly men men are we. Yes, a manly men are we. Well, we'll drive out west on a buffalo hunt, on a venture bold and daring. We'll shoot one down again and again while the others stand there staring. The others stand there staring. And we'll shoot one down. He'll get back up, we'll shoot him down again. He'll get back up, we'll shoot him down. 'Cause we are manly men. Yes, we are manly men. Yeah, we're men among men and a manly men. Yes, a manly men are we. We're men among manly men among manly men are we. Yes, a manly men are we. Well, we'll hunt a black rhinoceros down on the desert dry and hot. We'll blow him down and take his horn and leave the rest to rot. Yeah, leave the rest to rot. Then we'll take his horn and sell it to our Taiwanese connections. They'll grind it down into medicine so men can get erections. So men can get erections. We're men among men and a manly men. Yes, a manly men are we. We're men among manly men among manly men are we. Yes, manly men are we. Yeah, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do when a man is a man among men. Yes, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do when a man is a man among men. When a man is a man among men. Come on, men! Let's kill it! What are we, women? No, the truth is, my name's not Bill Helly, and those are songs by Greg Keeler out of Bozeman, Montana.
You're gonna sing Gold Fever, Rich?
What?
You gonna sing Gold Fever or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to sing some pretty songs now. Okay. Two more. This is a song by Jalaluddin Rumi, who was a poet in the 12th century. And it's one of his more, I think this is a deep ecology poem. I lived for thousands and thousands of years as a mineral. I lived for thousands and thousands of years as a mineral. And then I died and I became a plant. And I lived for thousands and thousands of years as a plant. I lived for thousands and thousands of years as a plant. And then I died and I became an animal. And I lived for thousands and thousands of years as an animal. I lived for thousands and thousands of years as an animal. And then I died and I became a human being. So tell me, what have I ever lost by dying? Yeah, tell me, what have I ever lost by dying? Thank you. Okay, one more, and then we got another hot group coming up. This next, that was by Jalaluddin Rumi, a song I put to music. This next one is an Eskimo, the words of an Eskimo shaman. And Nikki is going to help me with this one. Here's another. We need a drummer. Anyone want to drum along? We got sticks. You need one? Oh well. In the very earliest time, in the very earliest earliest time, when both people and animals lived on earth. A person could become an animal if he wanted to, and an animal could become a human being. Sometimes they were people, sometimes they were people, and sometimes animals, and sometimes animals. And there was no difference, there was no difference. All spoke the same language. That was the time when words were like magic. Ooh, the human mind had mysterious powers. A word spoken by chance might have strange consequences. It would suddenly come alive, and what people wanted to happen could happen. All you had to do was say it. Nobody can explain this, nobody can explain this. That's the way it was, that's the way it was, in the very earliest time, 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 when both people and animals lived on earth. Oh, a person could become an animal if he wanted to, and an animal could become a human being. Sometimes they were people, sometimes they were people, and sometimes animals, and sometimes animals. And there was no difference, there was no difference. All spoke the same language. That was the time when words were like magic. Ooh, the human mind had mysterious powers. A word spoken by chance might have strange consequences. It would suddenly come alive, and what people wanted to happen could happen. All you had to do was say it. Nobody can explain this, nobody can explain this. That's the way it was, that's the way it was, in the very earliest time, 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 in the very
All right, thank you. See, there's some beaver chips there. Are they here for a reason? And this Rack Rhino has come all the way from Angola and has a statement for the press. rhino come up here?
They can make it all the way up. There are no stairs.
This alliance started with Dr. Doolittle's son, Jason, who is in the Environmental Studies Department here. Well, it looks like the rhino is getting up here.
Just come here.
So we'll let the rhino make a statement here. The rhino says, the rhino says, I am a self-exiled black rhino from Angola. To remain there is to die. The current rate of poaching could lead to our extinction of all the 5 known rhinos in the wild before the end of the decade. We have been on Earth for 40 million years. Our end is near. Our horns have a street value higher than gold, literally. And it is just getting worse. I don't know where I can find safety anymore. The rhino says the covert war in Angola is under the operation of the South African Defense Forces and the CIA. Funding secret wars is a secret. Yet you should know the CIA-backed covert war in Angola is financed by familiar activity, smuggling. In many cases, the loot is drugs. In this case, the loot is rhinoceros horn. They say the biggest traffickers in our area of Angola are Americans operating out of the Kamiai Air Force Base in Zaire, where the CIA's UNITA support outfit was stationed in. Cargo airplanes leave this place all the time with diamonds and rhino horns. Most of these are American operatives. This we know. Thank you for coming. Then we have some bison from Yellowstone Park have a statement for the press. The rhino. All right. Can you interpret the bison? What would you like to tell the press?
We are being denied our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If you don't stop this slaughter, we're going to begin an all-out campaign to block the roads and put a stop to all the business as usual during the tourist season. to tell us that our public lands bordering the park belong to cows. No, that is bullshit. Our children need more room to run and play.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
And tell the tourists that we don't like them to touch us.
They stay around for questions. And now we have, they're down from Canada. Same, a branch of the Magic Pack is here. And they have a statement to make for the press. Can the wolves come up? Can someone... Ooh! They say it's not good to fool with Mother Nature. No more radio collars. And also, they say the livestock industry does not need to worry about us attacking their cows. We like to eat wild meat. It is much better for us. It has no antibiotics. And the livestock industry need not be so worried. It is beneath our dignity to kill a cow. And we only do it if we absolutely can't find any other natural food.
We don't care what you decide. We're reintroducing ourselves. Ready or not, here we come. You cannot control Mother Nature. Your science is blind in one eye.
Is there any more to say? Oh. They will say, stick around for this evening. There's some more music, and they especially like this music. Now we will take questions from the press. Can the other animals come up to answer questions from the press? The microphone. And anyone who wants to any questions, this is the microphone here.
Okay, shall I use this microphone? Well, assembled animals and hominids. We would like a answer, maybe from the wolves to begin with, buffaloes. What do you think about Max Baucus and his family's connection to the cyanide heap leach mine on the Blackfoot River? Is there any connection, do you think, between his family's connection to the cyanide heap leach mine and the fact that he was the person that was most eminently against the reform of the 1872 mining law and essentially shutting down the Clinton and Gore team? Wolves? Maybe you could start, or Bison you could start. It's up to Rich, or whatever you're called there.
No, it's up to you.
Okay, let's start with the wolves.
The wolf says that it is doesn't know much about this mining Baucus involved with his family mine. However, they know enough about Max Baucus to not be surprised at this information.
they say they know stick of politics. Politics are ruining their lives, and it is ruining humans' lives, and humans do not even know it, but the wolves know it. They know it well.
Do the wolves and the bison support the Northern Rockies Ecosystem Protection Act, or do they support the Baucus Burns Politician Ecosystem Protection Act?
This wolf says, ideally, the white people should move back west to the east of the Mississippi. This bison is actually, this bison says they are whole herd in Yellowstone, knows about the Ecosystem Protection Act, and feels it will mean good things for all wild species.
On Tuesday night, Cold Mountain Cold Rivers is having a benefit for the rhino at the rhino. Is the rhino going to be there? Should we... Would the rhino buy a bike from Taiwan?
I hear the rhino, a bike from Taiwan. The rhino just laughed. I think I know why the rhino laughs, because that is where all their most of the rhino horn goes to Taiwan, because they don't have strict laws about the trade of rhino horn.
Are there any more comments from the assembled animals? I am basically through with my questions, and maybe someone else would care to come up and ask them some questions. I guess that just about wraps it up.
Well, I thank you, the press. Thank you, Dan Rather. Thank you.
Beaver Dam.